Hello guys, I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm bringing to you the unboxing and review of the My Book Do from Western Digital. This storage is 16 terabytes storage. Why I need 16 terabytes? You can just check my last video. I talked about how much storage space I need to store or to record 1 hour of 4K video using my Sony AX100. Every 1 hour of 4K video recording using my Sony AX100 needs 42 gigabytes. So I need big storage. I need a lot of space to store my footage, my work, and my videos. So in this video, guys, I want to talk about this storage, why I bought this storage and why I need it. I will talk also about the benchmarks, the performance of this storage. Just I want to talk about something. Back in 2009, I bought Western Digital My Book, which was just one drive in this nice enclosure. I bought it back in 2009, and it was 750 gigabytes. At that time, my friends and colleagues told me, why you need this? Why you need 750 gigabytes at that time? I can tell you guys, nowadays I can fill such hard disk with just couple of months by shooting raw photos using my Nikon D750 or by shooting 4K films using my Sony AX100. So this is my old Western Digital drive. I stopped using it since long time because it is just 750 gigabytes and also it was USB 2, and now we need for sure either Thunderbolt or USB 3. Let me just now do the unboxing and start this review of the Western Digital My Book Do. So what is unique about this storage, guys? First of all, it comes with two drives. So each drive will be 8 terabytes. In total, it will be 16 terabytes. This enclosure will make it easy for you to configure this storage either in RAID 0 or in RAID 1. If you choose to configure it RAID 0, this means that you will use the full capacity, the 16 terabytes, and you will write on the two drives at the same time. So you will get the benefit of the speed from both drives at the same time, and you will be able to utilize the whole space of the two drives. If you choose to configure it RAID 1, this means that you will write only on one drive, and the second drive will be just backup of the first drive. You can also choose to configure it as JBOD, which is just bunch of disks. JBOD, you will be able to configure it as two different drives and use the two different drives for two different purposes. Just some papers. And here is the storage. Very nice enclosure with a nice finish, a nice color. This is how it looks like. This is the enclosure, and it comes with two drives. Each drive is 8 terabytes, and in this storage system, Western Digital choose to use the Western Digital RAID, Western Digital NAS drives, which is high performance drives. From the front here, there is an indicator to tell you if it's powered on or not, and also there is two indicators for the status of the drives. If any one of these indicators, number 1 or number 2, just start blinking in red, this means that there is a problem on this drive, so you just need to replace this drive, take it out from this enclosure and bring a new one. So it is secure, it is reliable. If you choose to put it on RAID 1, this means that you will use only 8 terabytes, and the second terabytes will be just back up. In case one of the drives failed, stopped working, you need just to replace it, put it inside the enclosure, and the enclosure, the system of this Western Digital MyBook will rebuild the RAID again and will get the data from the drive that is still working. From the back, guys, there is here 2 USB 3 expansion ports. You can add more hard drives, hard disks to expand the storage of this system. And also there is here 1 USB to your PC to connect this enclosure or this storage to your computer using USB 3. And here is the power DCN to connect it to the power. So this needs power for sure. You cannot just rely on the power that comes from the USB. The power from the USB cannot power this machine because it is RAID, it is 2 drives, 2 bays. It's difficult to power it from just the USB, so you need here a power socket, power charger. Here is the USB cable that you need to use to connect this enclosure with your computer, and here is the power socket or power charger. So this is what is inside this box, nothing else. So what else as a features comes with this storage system? It is secure. There is some application you need to install on your computer, then you will be able to encrypt the data on this hard drive, and you can put password to access this enclosure, but you need to make sure that you will never ever forget this password, because even Western Digital, they don't have a tool to return this password for you. So if you decide to put all your data here and to put password on it, you need to make sure that you will never ever forget this password, because no one will be able to help you to recover this password. You can just use it without password if you want. If security is not issue for you, you just keep it inside your home and you want to use it for your daily work. For normal users, normal people, you can store your life here. You have enough space, 16 terabytes. Let me just try to see the procedure of replacing one drive. I just bring this door up like this. As you can see, guys, there is here another door. You need to get it out to be able to access the drives. Okay, that's it. Not sure if there is any screw stuff involved here. Okay, no. I can bring this drive out for the enclosure without screws, without anything. This is the Western Digital RAID NAS hard drive. It is 8 terabytes with 128 megabytes cache. This means that the drive will be able to store up to 128 megabytes data on its cache for faster access. The data that the drive feels you are accessing it more, the drive will put it on the 128 megabytes. So this is the drive, guys, from Western Digital. High performance drive. I'm really happy because they picked this one. They did not pick the old green drive or the purple or the normal desktop drives. They use the NAS drive. So even in the future, if you are thinking to expand your system to buy like QNAP storage or another NAS storage from Western Digital, you can take these drives with you and it will work. No issues, because it is compatible with NAS and it is made for NAS. Okay guys, now what I will do, I will just return this drive inside the enclosure. I will power it on, connect it to my iMac and start using it. I will test the speed and share the results with you. I just connected the MyBook Duo to my computer, and as you can see guys, the system capacity is 16 terabytes and the format is NTFS. By default, it's formatted for Windows, but you can easily reformat it for Mac. If you open this storage, you will find inside it some manuals, some drivers, and some programs. Try to take backup from these contents before you format it or before you start playing with the RAID system. Now I will try to reformat the storage using the disk utility program that comes by default with the Mac operating system. I will try to reformat and change the file system to the compatible format of the Mac. Just give a name to the storage, pick the correct file system, and just hit erase, and the process of the reformat will start. As you can see guys, I got error here. The disk utility in my Mac not able to erase the contents and format this drive. But still I have something called WD drive utilities, which is one of the programs that comes with this storage, and also you can download it from WD website. This utility will give you full control to format, to rename, to test the drive, and also to play with the RAID configurations. Now the erase and reformat process just started. It will take some time, and now we have the MyBook Duo 16 terabytes just formatted for the default file system of the Mac operating system. Still it's 16 terabytes because still I did not play with the RAID system. From the WD Drive Utilities tool, you can check the status of your storage, the status of the drives, and you can run a quick scan to make sure that everything is just working fine. As per WD, the speed of this storage is 290 megabytes per second. This means that you can copy 1 gig every 3 seconds. Let's put this into test. But as usual guys, the companies usually they do their testing in special labs and special environments, so we will find some differences in this test. Now I will try to copy 42 gigabytes to this storage, which is 1 hour 4K video. As you can see guys, 1 hour 4K video, 42 gigabytes will take 10 minutes. This solution is exactly what I was looking for. Now I will try to change the RAID configurations of this storage. I will try to make it JBOD, which is just bunch of disks. This will make the storage 2 separate drives, and each one will be 8 terabytes. But that's not what I was looking for or what I need. What I need is to have this storage in the mirror mode, in RAID 1 mode, which is 2 drives. I will store in one drive, and the second drive will be just backup of the first drive. In case one of the drives failed, I will use the other drive to build the RAID, and I will replace the faulty one. Now I will see the storage as one drive with capacity 8 terabytes. But on the system, it is 2 drives, and when I will write on both drives at the same time. The file that we just copied, for sure it is not there because we formatted the system and we changed the RAID configurations. Now let me test the speed again. For sure it will be less than the first result because now we have 2 drives and we are writing on both at the same time. We are writing the same file on both drives at the same time. Now I will try to copy the same file, the 42 gigabytes file, the 1 hour 4K file. I will try to copy it to the storage again, and I will see if there is any difference here. And for me, I'm really shocked. How come still the system can copy the same file in the same amount of time? That's it for today guys. This was my unboxing and detailed review of the WD MyBook Do storage. Guys, if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. If you like, share the video with your friends and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and see you all in the next video.